And then we're doing another one this week, right?
Yeah, guys, welcome to Facebook, YouTube, and
Oh
LinkedIn
no.
Live, everybody. We're in the middle of our stress-free PT newsletter, and we're here to party.
Say
Uh,
what?
Say what? Mitch, tell them the good news. How many people did we have subscribe and open our emails or whatever?
Oh my gosh, or whatever. So currently we have an open rate for this month or this week only of 35%. And
The email came out yesterday, and 35% is good on its own.
Yeah, on its own is amazing. Anything above 30 is top notch. So that's blowing our minds. And we have people that keep coming back to look at the newsletter. So that's huge.
Over half the people, or about half the people, will open the newsletter and then go back and open it again later. And we have almost 8,000 subscribers right now.
Yeah, almost.
I think the number one thing is we're finding out people are finally naming their kids after us.
Yeah, that was a big deal. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but that, and then those twin girls, that was really weird.
I don't know how they knew I switched my name. I did that legally about 12 years ago. So that's impressive. They do their research.
They know their stuff. Our audience doesn't mess around.
No, that's why we love them.
Okay, Rain, say something funny.
I guess I can't.
That was hilarious. Oh, I love
it. From Rain's laughter. Yeah.
Oh, that was good energy. Good times.
Okay, so we just went through the next week's newsletter. Okay, what's that?
We already checked the statistics and then chose our giveaway winner. And now let's check the status of our stickers distribution.
Okay.
That was just my question is, I know you said you're going to give them to, I think, Michelle and Tony, and just seeing how the distribution went, if you had any notes, any ideas, because I noticed we did not get any organic growth from that. We didn't get any people. It's all through our email growth. So just seeing if they got them. Hopefully the QR codes worked. I don't know.
I will find out. I have not asked. I haven't even seen Michelle. Stickers, follow-up. The one thing I will say is that when we hand out those stickers at those events, when we get the email list, all those people become subscribers. So I would argue that even though maybe someone doesn't get the sticker and scan the QR code, when they see the sticker and then the email shows up in their box, there's that connection. So it helps them become more active. So I think I would love to see that be a number of we hand out, especially at CSM, we're going to hand out hundreds of stickers. We would love to see that number go up by hundreds. And truly, I think when we hand out stickers, we'll be maybe there's a giveaway. Maybe it's hey guys, if you join our newsletter, we're giving away, a free hand certification training from Mitch.
Just give them a free hand certification.
Yeah. Oh, have them be specialized in hand certification.
Yeah.
I love
without doing anything. That's what I did.
So I think that's, but I will follow up with Michelle and Tony.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we have a good strategy. So I think CSM, like you said, having the connection will be huge. But I'd like to look at maybe these people that sign up and don't win the brownies, whatever. Hey, thanks for trying or applying for the drawing, and here's a free sticker. Stuff like that maybe gets a following going.
Absolutely. I think there's something to be said for just real quick, the strategy for CSM is that we just go around handing out funny stickers, and we just say, hey, listen, if you choose to subscribe to our comedy newsletter, we are giving away something, having a nice significant giveaway, and we are giving away this on this date. You don't have to be there for attendance. Just scan, and if you don't like the newsletter, if it doesn't make you laugh in the first edition, just hit unsubscribe. And honestly, what we could do is you have to subscribe right now. So have them pick up their phones and subscribe right then, and then you give them stickers.
Oh my gosh. And then let's make it fun. You're okay. And in the meantime, you have to tell me the name 5 muscles of the forearm or something.
Yes.
If you get it wrong. Just some sort of, sorry, no sticker. Okay, you can have the sticker. Just something that makes it just fun, exciting.
You know what we could do, just pitching ideas, is that we could have everyone who subscribes to the newsletter enroll them into and this might be separate, but it could be a trivia. night that we're going to host where we give away prizes. It's like, hey, would you guys like to be a part of our PT student trivia night where we actually do quizzes and help you prepare for the boards, their biggest fear? In a fun way, we're going to do this, and the winner gets blank. And they're like, whoa. It's like, yeah, we're doing it next Wednesday live on YouTube.
I love it.
And then it's like, all you have to do is scan this and subscribe to the newsletter. And we are going to be running that live for those people. You'll get, if you scan this in the newsletter, we'll email you a specific link that will let you be on YouTube live with us. And I mean, maybe that's a deterrent because they don't want to look like an idiot on YouTube. But at the same time, it'd be like, I think most people would be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's tons of excitement, tons of energy.
That's great because we're like, well, you have to scan right now. And then, yeah.
Okay. Well, we need to have it just a meeting separate for CSM when we get closer, right? And just plan this all out.
Yes, I honestly think that if we love that idea, that took us a third of the way. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. We've already checked our Instagram links, Mitch. So you already reminded me about that, and we'll just compile that in one file so I could track all the links. And then can we just talk very quickly about our monetization packages and options?
Yeah. Can you put that up for us?
Yes.
While you're doing that, so we have Gabby Barajas from oh, wait, no. Let's see. Gabby is the one that won. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so that's actually Boise. Okay. How do we want to tell her? We're beyond just mailing the thing out. You're going to send the email? Is that what we said?
Yes, I'm going to send the email. I'll have you check the email content first.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
Okay, so this one, this is just a draft, Will. So Mitch already checked this out, but if you have, you have to check or add more, we can just add contents here. So, yep. We'll just have an overview that we have 10,000 highly engaged subscribers, 40% open rate weekly, and then weekly newsletter. So we have silver package. This is not this has not been finalized yet. $300 per issue for our silver package. These are the inclusions. This is for small brands looking to test newsletter sponsorships and want brand awareness. So one sponsored content placed at the bottom of the newsletter. So it includes brand logo, short description, and one link or CTA. Social media mention, and as well as we will give them performance report after we send a newsletter. So we give them the open rates, clicks, and click-through rate. Estimated reach is 4,000 to 5,000 active readers. Then we have gold package, which is $600 per issue.
Why is the reach different by package?
Because of the placement.
So higher up gets better reach, like you put it right at the top.
Got
and
it.
because of the, I think, the content as well. So it's only logo and description. So 600 per issue, ideal for brands seeking for stronger visibility and engagement. So if this is just for visibility and engagement for our readers as well. So premium placement, this is going to be in the mid-section of the newsletter. So it includes brand logo, custom image or banner, and up to 100 words of copy. One featured link or offer if they have sale or promotion. Mention in one social media post and story promotion the issue. And we will give them again performance report. 4,000 to 6,000 active readers per issue. Then we have platinum package, $1,000 per issue. Best for brands ready for maximum exposure and deep integration. So we will put them in the top placement on top after our main banner and introduction. It is a custom sponsored feature segment, 150 words plus the image, banner, plus CTA. If they want video, we can also put video. Exclusive sponsorship, no other brands feature in the same issue. So if they will pay us this platinum package, we will not put the silver and the gold
Cool.
package.
Mm.
Yeah, so inclusion in the subject line. So we will instead of subject line, maybe we will put them on the subheading that it's sponsored by that particular brand. Social media shout out across our platforms, and then full post campaign report, CTR conversions and recommendations. So this is for 5,000 to 7,000 active readers per issue. They could have add-ons as well. We can do email blast specifically for them. That's $750. We can also do custom design assistance if they want me to edit the visuals. I'll do that. That's 100 per ad, and then um, multi-issue discount. Yeah, we could just add more.
Can you send me the link to this document in the chat?
Yes, sure.
One thing too, can't remember if it's on the agenda, but I am meeting with a representative of Matt McGarry. He's the one that's the
I saw.
You saw him?
No, I saw you put that in the chat. Sorry.
Oh, like you met him? Dang it, Will! You're just beating me to all these people.
Yeah.
So I meet with them Thursday, so that's something I can show them too and see what that looks like. But
I think that makes the most sense is to talk to someone like a Matt McGarry representative who knows how to monetize really well. Otherwise, we're going to be just kind of throwing things in the dark. And it might cost us money up front, but like if they're like, oh my gosh, we can get you, here's our clients who are at your size and here's what they're making now. And they have a path towards monetization.
Well, he works with Dan Martell, Cody Sanchez. He's the guy that does their newsletters.
He does?
Yeah, he's big.
Oh.
So he's legit. He's the one that his newsletter alone makes $200,000 a month with the features that they provide. So
nice.
And just something to ask or an answer for him or something I want to tell him. So just with our current trajectory of growth, with your email list, how many more thousands, like how much more growth do you see just with your email list?
Well, actively nurturing, it's somewhere in that like 10,000 range. There's a bigger list though into the hundreds of thousands of email lists that I've used that I have. So Rain, where are you getting the emails from right now? Like are you getting them from the state? You know how I showed you all the states? Are you getting them from those states?
Yes, from the LinkedIn scrapes.
Oh. So those LinkedIn scrapes are ones that I've nurtured the least and we're doing well. So we have hundreds of thousands of those. Not hundreds of thousands. We probably have tens of thousands of those, upwards of 100.
So if I told them just conservative, just saying we can easily get 25, 30,000
easy
off of this. And
easy.
Then
as long as that open rate stays where it is, we have, and that's where she was getting her emails from, then yeah, we should be, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for doing that, Mitch. I really appreciate you meeting with his team.
Oh, I'm excited. I've listened to a lot of his stuff, and they know what they're doing. So this will be very educational for me, and they'll have some information for you afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll have the information, and I'll see if I'll have that. I have that document, so I'll send that to them if they want it. They can look at it. They may want some money up front. We'll see, but we'll find out.
Got it.
Next? Just to go back on something really fast. So Gabby is from Boise. Were we not looking at the Niagara Falls person? Do we know, is Gabby a therapist or is she administration with?
She's Gabby is an owner. I think, or I can't remember if she's an owner.
So she's a PT.
I think so.
Okay.
If she's not, she's like owner in a way that makes sense. The other lady's great, just small, really. YouTube Live. Da 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 da. Hey.
Okay, great.
We didn't mention her name, Margaret Thatcher. Man, she's
No, it's Jessica Fletcher
Jessica Fletcher.
from Murder, She Wrote.
Oh,
That
that's
lady
right.
is smart and a physical therapist at the same time. So what can't she do? Okay, perfect. So we'll get that going. What's next?
Oh, I think that's it.
Okay, I have two things really fast then.
Mhm.
Wrote stuff down. First of all, Will, I'll tell Jeff hi for you. He's coming out Thursday for a deer hunt.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just wanted to brag a little bit.
Where did you guys
I
plan
did-
that?
Well, when he came last year, he said the palpitations he was having. Whoa, totally left him. So he's like, I need to get back out there. So
Okay.
we've just been planning this for a while.
I'm just super jealous.
Good. That's why I said it. Number two, one thing I just wanted to throw out really fast to think about, because I want to get this out in the universe, because we've already kind of talked about this. And you mentioned a little bit when we had our phone call, but we have the Stress-Free PT, the Stress-Free Student PT newsletter. I know one thing, like with Matt McGarry's group, it's talking about providing a product, and you kind of, I think, hit the nail on the head. How can we help them overcome and become something they deserve to be, better than helping them start a clinic, better than helping them, and even whatever that is. I know I've listened to some of your podcasts, and you know people in the pediatric world that have started clinics. So we have so many avenues we could go down, but just something to think about. So we'd have a different newsletter when we get this one really going and so forth, but it would be more about passing the board exam. It'd be more about how to negotiate salaries, how to.
Are you saying that we should start a different newsletter after this one's going that's only targeted towards students?
Mm-hmm. Students, and that would probably integrate into new PTs first, second, third year.
Brilliant.
The reason I just keep thinking about this is we had a patient or a student from Regis and talked a little bit about where she's going to be student loan wise. And it is bonkers how much they'll be in debt getting out of school. And what greater power will be like, okay, well, we have a formula for you. Let's get you going in a clinic and you'll have this thing paid off in 5 years versus 30, whatever the case is. So just something on the horizon. I think we had a huge discussion on this a while ago, got me very excited. And I think we can provide a lot of assistance. And it's kind of cool. I'm seeing on Instagram, there is kind of an uprising of people that, I don't know if they're talking to students directly, but they are talking about how to start your own business, how to upscale it to where you can get to this point faster. And just, again, it'd be kind of on your coattails, but the marketing aspect of it, the billing, the credentialing, the compliance stuff, we would have everything in place and it would just make their work so much easier.
I love that.
So something.
Yep.
So can I share some ideas? Because when you share things, so there's so first of all, I want to validate what you said because I think that's brilliant. As we were looking at our avatar, that's not who's subscribing. We're taking email lists that are PTs and PT owners, and so and that's great because this is a group that can monetize easier. Like if we're going to go to these companies to do these newsletter subscriptions, your EMRs, they're going to want more of your PTs and PT owner types. It's like great, or your MedBridge. MedBridge could be a great sponsor. Like you come in, you pay this money, you're in the newsletter. We could also, as a side note, don't let me forget this because this might be a really easy monetization for us, is that we could get sponsors for Rockstar events that would include, the stress-free PT aspect. So for example, we could charge $8,000 to be a roundtable sponsor at the summit that we're doing in March. And that includes a platinum level membership at Stress-Free PT, and then Rockstar would pay Stress-Free PT. So that way, those things are so powerful because when you package them together, people are the value increases, so does their ability to spend. So we could, please don't let me forget this, because this is a really powerful idea that I'm having in the moment, is this idea of creating corporate sponsors that have multiple touch points. Because next year we're not doing just one event, Mitch. I don't know if you know that. I think I told you that. So
No, I remember. No, you didn't tell. You said you're thinking of it. I didn't know it was official.
next Thursday, I spend all day with a company that does nothing but create events for us. So I was looking at hiring a full-time in-house person, and then this company does that, and they're cheaper than a full-house in-house person, and they do great work. And so they can say, yeah, we'll do 4 in a year. So if we do 4 in a year, we could get one sponsor to sign up for all 4 events and sign up for them. And so instead of paying us like $5,000 3 times a year, they're like, hey, you're not gonna spend $20,000 for the events. You're gonna spend $25,000 for all 4 events and the newsletter, and you know what I'm saying?
The package.
So it makes it really easy for us to like just tack on our value, and then Rockstar is the face and just pulls it down. It's easy. The other thought I have, just really fast, is when it comes to I think that's great. Step 1, grow the stress-free PT newsletter. Step 2, go to the students. When we go to the students, just as an idea, not directing it, but just an idea, that's when maybe we could consider going the stress-free PTOT SLP student newsletter, only because the largest Facebook group online is students of PTOT SLP. So we already have proof of concept that's good, and it increases our market size, and we're super niche in a larger base, so that's something to consider. And then that's probably like a stronger idea. The third idea is less strong. It's just something that came to my mind. Is I am actually shocked because I'm diving into pediatrics as a specialty for Virtual Rockstar. It's a whole universe, man. And like, if we wanted to do a stress-free pediatric newsletter, I mean, just saying, like when it comes to monetization, we're clearly in the right path because we're getting massive traction. Let's figure this out at this level, but there's a million angles we could take it at. And then lastly, this is a good idea. The thing that we could promote and sell is teaching people how to develop their own brand. So I know how to do this. This is something that after I did the Rockstar Recruiter program, I was coaching my group, and they're like, can you teach us how to do Rockstar Recruiter? I'm like, yeah. Like your own, like Mitch, I could spend time with you if I was like a real coach in that space. You could pay me if I was, not your friend, like, and I could teach you, okay, you're one of the best hand specialists in the country. Let me show you how to build an online course that you would sell directly to patients. And you wouldn't even need to start. Oh my gosh, Mitch, this is really big right now, and I know how to do it. To where you could start, and this might be something for you to consider, by the way.
I'm writing it down. That sounds amazing.
You start a school group where you have all your educational components, and the school group is all about helping people overcome hand pain and disorders. And people jump in there and they talk about all the things like I don't remember the names of anymore. And you have different programs that people subscribe to. Like the school group could be a $50 monthly fee, but in it you get to ask a hand specialized therapist, and you have a community of people. And hey, this is what I use, and you chime in. You have a course in there that costs extra money for specialized conditions. Hey, this is my course on Langoliers syndrome or whatever the crap those are, like.
Sounds terrible.
It's made up. So you have, but we could teach students how to do that. Like, what's your passion? Oh, because that's what one of my clients built.
Oh man, no, that sounds amazing.
And they would sign up for that all day long.
That's powerful.
And that's the school group. Remember I was telling you last week, I'm like, we need to do like a school group. That's it. It's a school group on how to do cash pay, how to make money building your personal brand. That's going to speak to everybody. That generation, they think in terms of personal brand through like influencers, like become a personal brand and not just add additional money, but maybe build it as your future business if you're really passionate about it. Mm-hmm. I think that would probably be our strongest lead.
That you can just see that presentation, whether it's live or in Zoom, whatever, where first of all, it's about what is your passion as a physical therapist, and reminding them of this passion that's so important that keeps you going, and then take them this direction. Well, if this is whatever your passion is, we have the ability to help make this something you can do the rest of your life and do well financially off of it. Get your brand.
You and I were already going to like go to all the universities and just do these online presentations about personal passion. What's cool about your connecting the dots that I didn't is that afterwards you go, if you would like to learn how to make money doing that, we don't want to do that here because we're serving you, but come to our school group and we'll talk to you about it. Or join our webinar. And the webinar is a giant upsell into school. And there's a whole thing on that. So I think we're onto something really big there, but I think the current path is like getting more subscribers, keeping that open rate up, getting some sponsors to pay for Rain. And once that's done, once Rain's compensation has been met, then it's just like, what do we want to do? Yeah.
And along the way, establishing a bonus incentive program for Rain to get those. She's doing an amazing job. When we get her paid for, then we can figure out how to keep bumping that up.
Exactly. So that she makes something as we grow, like the school group, like she gets a percentage or something with each person that moves over. And so she makes more and more money. And then she runs the school group as you up to a point. And then like, hey, Mitch, here's 5 questions you got to get to Thursday or whatever. Now, before I go crazy, there's two boring things I have to go over with you guys. Is there anything else that you wanted to go over, Mitch?
Yeah.
Number 1 is an ask. I have to. This is a pink elephant I have to bring up. I don't read most of the texts. The vast majority of stress-free PT texts I don't read. And as I was thinking about it, I don't want to feel guilty about that because that's kind of how we set up the agreement. Mitch is the CEO. I'm coming in as a partner in creatives. So if you guys wouldn't mind texting each other, and then only using that group text for things that you want me to contribute to. Okay. I don't need to see stats or any of that stuff. This meeting is there. The second thing is, Mitch, is I do think I need to get down to 1 meeting a month in this formal way with Rain as soon as possible. I am totally open to like creative meetings where you and I got on a call like we did last week. And that wasn't even a creative meeting. That was more of a business meeting. But like, I don't know. I think for me, I'm just at a point where I was looking at my calendar where I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be missing a lot of meetings anyway. I always feel guilty when I have to cancel a meeting. But if it's like we're going to have 1 meeting a month and we can just kind of plan that month to month, and in it, if we can forecast the next 4 to 5 weeks worth, and then you and I week to week can either Marco Polo if I'm traveling, like, hey, it's time for us to do some random things, and you and I can because that would be a fun call. Like, hey, when can we get on a call? I mean, I'm going to ask you to direct me on this because I'm just kind of scattered. But if you're like, hey, well, Rain and I were thinking we need about 20 more random thoughts. When can we? Because we could do it on our own. But if you're open to it, Mitch, I think it'd be fun. Like while you're driving to work and I'm driving to work, like we just get on there, we put the AI chatbot in, and we dump like 20 in an hour call or 30-minute call. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, love it. All right, so let's figure out that schedule, Rain, as far as going down to monthly. Yeah. I think you and I, let me think about that.
We can meet next week. We can figure all the details out on that next week.
Yeah,
so I'll be here for sure next week, and then things get really crazy for me. Like I'll be missing the 28th, and I'll be in Africa the 4th, and then on the 11th I'll be the day after Africa, and I'll be completely weird. The 18th I'm free. 25th I'm free. So like we can plan it week to week and go from there. But I still think while we're traveling, Mitch, you and I can go back to Marco Polo back when we were just doing creative work. Mm-hmm. But I'd prefer if we could like get on a call, like when you and I just kind of coordinate when are best times to try to catch each other. Because that's where it's the most fun for me. Like this has been a great meeting, but my favorite part was us brainstorming that silly random.
Yeah, me too. Final thought, we got like 30 seconds. I emailed you the financials, the expense report. I don't know if you saw that.
Me?
When you start
today?
Figuring that out. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen my emails today.
Okay. Yeah, it's today, and I actually have to add one more. I just got another one for Beehive, so I'll put that on there. But just to make sure we're still talking about that so we can get money in the bank and take care of that.
Yeah, and I'm not in a hurry. I'm more worried about sticking you with a massive bill is my biggest fear. And if it's big, we can figure it out. Like I'm not in a hurry. I just want to make sure I'm not being a jerk in an accidental way.
Oh, that was my final pink elephant. I'm glad you said it. Good. We'll be in touch, everybody.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.